October 1st, and that means it's spooky month. So I decided that I wanted to do another treat or baked good for October since it is spooky month. So we're gonna make cake pops today, and they're gonna be pumpkin themed and ghost themed, which is what I tried to do in the beginning, but it looks a lot more scary than I wanted to. I wanted it to be like a cute thing, but whatever. So we're gonna do some cute little Halloween cake pops. Okay, the first thing you need, apron. Second, wash your hands. Also, my last video called this a robe, and we're not going to talk about it. This is an apron, I know that. Okay, wash your hands, squeeze it clean. We don't want to spread anything. Corona, not on. Okay, so we're going to start off with the chocolate cake to make the base of the cake pops. So first, we're going to add 1 cup of flour. It's actually a cup and 3/4 flour. I just have 1 cup and 3/4 in this bowl. And then we're gonna have 2 cups of white sugar. Oh, I thought I spelled some. And then 3/4 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder. And we're just gonna stir that together, and then we'll add the wet ingredients. Oh, and we have 1 teaspoon of salt, 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda. Okay, so we're just gonna mix this together until everything's incorporated. So, yeah. How's your guys' day going? I just had school. It ended about 20 minutes ago. And yeah, it's online school still since we're in Corona. So everything's online, and I'm a senior, so it kind of even more sucks, but whatever, I guess it's what it is. And it just, you know, it's every day. It's just like you're sitting, my back hurts because I'm sitting like this, like a question mark all day for like who knows how many hours, and it just gets really annoying after all. But you think school's done? No, you have to continue for your homework. Looking at a computer, and my eyes are literally so tired, even with my blue light glasses, and my butt hurts from sitting for like 5 hours straight. But no, I just have to go do my homework again. Okay, so this is mixed now, so we're gonna add the wet ingredients. Okay, so now we're gonna add the wet ingredients. So we're gonna need 2 eggs. I'll crack this later after this. 1 cup of milk, I can put that in now. 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, and 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Yeah, I'm a professional, what can I say? So now for this part, we actually need an electric mixer. I mean, well, you can use your hand, your whisk if you want, but I'm gonna use an electric mixer. So okay, so for the next part, we need to boil a cup of water. I don't know why that's needed, but I guess we'll do that. So I turned it up all the way because I want this done fast. This is because I'm impatient, but also I'm hungry, so these better get done fast. Okay, well, while we're waiting for that to boil, we're gonna grease this pan. It's a 10-inch pan, in case you're curious. I just grab the pans that I think are the size and do it. I don't know, use it. It's not professional, but I get the cake done and it works. So, also, I'm gonna preheat my oven to 350 degrees.
Meanwhile,
okay, it's boiling, so I'm gonna turn this off before I burn my hand. Okay, and then we just pour it in and then mix. And it's gonna be thin. I really don't know why it has to be boiling, but okay. Never done that before. Anyway, we're gonna mix. It smells like hot chocolate. Oh, it's like Christmas. But this is Halloween, so. Mixed and ready to put in the pan. Oh god. It is thin. Yeah, right about that one. The oven's preheated, so we're gonna put it in for 30 to 35 minutes. Well, that's hot. Okay, so put a timer so you don't forget it, because that'd be bad. While the cake is cooking, we're gonna move on to the buttercream to make the cake pops. So first we're gonna cream together half a stick of butter. Okay. And then we're just gonna use the hand mixer again and cream it a little bit, and then we're gonna add some powdered sugar in it. Okay, so now we're gonna add the powdered sugar. So I already sifted 2 cups of powdered sugar, and we're just gonna add a little bit in at a time, and then we're just gonna mix it again, and then add more and mix again. Okay, so now I creamed together the butter and the powdered sugar, and it was a lot messier than I wanted it to be, but we did that. Okay, so now we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of milk and 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And well, this is for cake pops, so I'm not gonna add any food coloring, but if you want to be fancy, I guess. I don't know why you need food coloring, because we're just gonna mix it all together in the end, but if you want food coloring, go nuts. Okay, I've just finished mixing in everything together, so now the buttercream is done, and the cake should be out of the oven in a minute. So once it's out of the oven, we're just gonna let it cool completely, and then we can move on to the next. Okay, the cake is cooled completely, and I crumbled it and put it into a bowl. But before I crumble it completely, the rest of the way, I have the buttercream frosting, and I'm gonna put some of it in, and we're gonna mix it together in hand. So hands are squeaky clean. I'm not gonna put all of it yet because sometimes you don't need all of it. So we're gonna put a little bit and just mix it together. It's really messy. Okay, so now I have the batter for the cake pops made. It should look something like this. It's gonna look really weird, but we are now gonna roll them into balls. So you're just gonna take a little bit and just roll it up, and then I'm putting them on a tray when I'm done rolling them. So it's about a golf ball size, a little smaller than a golf ball. Okay, so I have all these rolled up, and so I'm gonna put them in the freezer for 10 minutes just to have them cool down and harden. 10-15 minutes probably, and just let them harden a little bit, so when we do put them in the chocolate, that it won't break or anything. So we're gonna move on to melting the chocolate. So if you're gonna do this, I prefer that you do it over a double boiler, so you have the pot and then boiling water and a glass bowl on top of the chocolate in it. But I don't have any glass bowls that are smaller than the ones I'm using, like this giant mixing bowl, and I don't want to use a big one. So I'm gonna do the microwave. So I have my white chocolate in here, and then I'm gonna use a little bit of oil so it doesn't burn anything and it can melt nice and smooth. Using vegetable oil, I just kind of eyeball it a little bit, just so I think it's good. So that's about enough. And then when you're melting in the microwave, melt it in increments, so like 30 seconds, take it out, stir it, and then put it back in, like, so it doesn't burn, because we don't want it to burn. Okay, I've just taken these out of the freezer. So I've shaped one of mine to look like a little ghost, and I'm gonna take the stick and put a little bit of the chocolate on it, so when you put it in, it'll stick. And then I'm just gonna let that freeze for a little bit, again in the freezer. Okay, I don't know what happened in the video of me decorating them, but this is my little ghost guy. I decided to just do ghost because it seemed more spooky, and that's it.